ACS, Adrian Jordine. Pilesk System. 25th of June, 2999. 10:17 GST. Galactic Standard Time. Commander Avran Volskin scanned the bridge of his newest command, a destroyer fresh out of the Aurelia shipyard. Named for a military hero some 200 years in the Aurelian Commonwealth's past, the Adrian Jordine was the second Dawn-class destroyer in service, after the class prototype. Commander Volskin desired that the ship would bring honor to her namesake. The first officer's arrival at his right shoulder drew Volskin's attention. "Yes, XO?" The first officer leaned close and spoke in low tones. "We have the princess all trust and awaiting her sacrifice. Marines I trust are watching her." Sudden movement at the sensor station drew Volskin's eyes, just as the lieutenant there spun to face the command island. "Skipper, we've detected a freighter matching the configuration and engine signature of a known smuggler, sir. It's about 20 light minutes distant, on a bearing of 036 by 022 degrees, and appears to be on course for the Andersal jump point. It's skirting the asteroid field right now." "Fantastic sensors," Volskin said. "Helm, alter course to intercept and increase speed to full. Bring the ship to alert status amber." As klaxons sounded all over the ship, Volskin turned back to the first officer, whispering, "The appearance of that freighter is fortuitous. Is the cutout in place for the comm system?" The first officer nodded, also replying in hushed tones. "Yes, sir. I saw to it myself." Volskin nodded and resumed his normal posture. "Comm, signal the freighter. Heave to and prepare to be boarded." The communications officer keyed the system to record his message and pressed transmit, watching the computer display show the message was sent. Thanks to the newly created cutout, there was a physical gap of 3 feet between the data line and the antenna cluster. Since the damaged control lines were still transmitting the heartbeat signal, which the engineering systems monitored, the antenna cluster didn't read as inoperable. In short, the message never reached the antenna cluster, and the communications officer had no way to know. 3 minutes passed, during which the destroyer moved within extended missile range of the freighter, and the communications officer reported, "No response, sir." "Signal one more time, comms. Helm, close up to powered missile range and match speed with the freighter." The communications officer keyed the command to retransmit his message. "Powered missile range, Skipper," the helmsman announced. "Matching speed with the freighter." "Still no response, Skipper," the communications officer said. Volskin made eye contact with the first officer and gave a single nod, before directing his attention to the weapons officer and saying, "Sound battle stations, and Weps lock target on the battle freighter." Freighter Howling Monkey, Pilesk System, 25th of June, 2999, 10:35 GST. Cole stepped out of the freighter's head, still zipping up, when a shrill tone erupted from the cockpit. It was the one tone he hoped he'd never hear. Hostile weapons log. "Oh, hell," Cole muttered, running the short distance to the cockpit and scanned the readouts as he landed in the pilot's seat. Seriously? A Dawn-class destroyer? Where the hell did a Dawn-class destroyer come from? Cole grabbed the throttle with his right hand and slammed it forward against its stop, rotating the handle 90 degrees to his right. Turning the handle was a signal to the engineering computer to deactivate the safety interlocks on the engine subsystem and dump half the ship's power into the engines. The cockpit lights dimmed to half their full brightness, and Cole felt himself get pushed back into the pilot's seat, as the inertial dampeners no longer had sufficient power to counteract the full thrust of the engines. Cole's fingers flew over the console as he instructed the engineering computer to reroute all non-essential power to the shields, and called up his stored helm routines.